I like to do my animal and bird call imitations at this time. When I was a boy growing up on the big farm, I used to listen to different birds calling up one another. You know, they have a language just like we have ours. And, I believe every living thing has their own language, even the crickets in the field. They can communicate with one another. So anyway, I listened to them make these calls or noises, and then I'd try to imitate them. And before long, I'd have it down where I could imitate that bird or animal, and I'd listen to another one until after a while I could imitate 25 or 30 of them. And so people liked them so good. When I worked for the school system, I would entertain them over at the gym. The principal would tell me, said, "All right, Langford, I hear you can do a lot of bird and animal imitation." I said, "Yes, sir." He said, "All right, this coming Friday, our chapel period, we're going to be over in the gym and you can entertain us." So I'd go over there and I'd entertain them, and I'd make these sounds, which I'm about to do now. So we're going to play like we are on out in the country on Farmer Brown's farm. It's a big farm, and he has a lot of animals, and he has a lot of fowls, and so I will try to imitate a lot of them. And a farmer needs an alarm clock. And you know what that alarm clock was? The old red barnyard red rooster. He would fly over the fence or wherever he was roosting at night. 4 o'clock come around, he'd beat his wings against the body like this and say, now that's your old red rooster. I can do the little banty rooster. He's a little prissy guy. He likes to priss around. And the banty hens, they are kind of prissy, proud too, if you've ever seen how they act and everything. So this is old banty rooster. He'll, a lot of times he'll throw up right on the fence too. And he has a little short crow. Something like that. And then you got the old hen. Time for her to go in the nest to lay her eggs. And we always fixed a place for her made out of wood. And it was standing up, you know. And we had a board they could walk up and had little boards tacked out each side of this straight board where they could walk up there all right to the platform. And then they'd pick out one of those nests they wanted to lay in. We had 6 or 7 with straw in there. So this hen would go on there to lay her egg. And in a little while, she would lay her egg. And they always cackle after they lay their egg. And do you know why they cackle? They're proud of the fruit of their effort. So I watched some old hens one day, and they laid this big nice egg, and she'd pick a straw up, throw it across her back, and oh, she kept looking at that egg, and then she'd let out a cackle. That's something like it. And so they have turkeys on the farm, and I try to do the gobbler first. I can't gobble, but I can make the gobbler sound when he's talking to the other turkeys. And this sound comes from deep down in the throat. You can hardly see my lips move when I make this noise. And the hen, turkey hen, a little bitty turkey, if you've ever heard one making a peeping noise. Their sound is similar to a little wild quail, but there's a little difference in them, and I'll show you where the difference is. The little turkey is just peep, peep, peep all the way through. That's like a turkey, ain't it? Little bit turkey. Okay. Now, let me get through. I got through with the turkeys. Now I'm going to do the quail and let you see the difference. Now this is a little bitty quail. Maybe something scared them and flushed them up, and they flew and scattered, and they want to get back to the bunch, and they hear their mama whistling, and they want to whistle too, and their sound that they make is like the turkey, only they put TD, TD, TD in there. I wish through my teeth. And you get it just right. Something like that. Tiddy, tiddy, tiddy. And here's your bobwhite quail. Now they whistle bobwhite in the springtime while the hen's setting. And I just look here, they'll fly up on a post or a little pine, up on a limb of a pine tree, and they just whistle. And then another male quail over that way will answer him bobwhite, and one will that way. And but as soon as those little ones hatch, they make all together different noise. And after the little ones hatch, and him and his mother's there to take care of them. They ain't much bigger than your thumb when they hatch out, the little quail. And they lay about 12 to 15 eggs, one hen can. But sometimes there'll be an odd hen in the family, and two hens will mate with one male quail, and that's where your big coveys come in. And both of these hens will sit on those eggs and hatch all them eggs. And so after they hatch, and big enough to leave the nest and everything, well, he's so proud of them, you can hear him early in the morning. Oh, he's proud of his family. And little body hushes, and they go off feeding in the fields or palmettos or wherever they are. And I learned a lot about the wildlife. And so that by them whistling, when the coveys get scattered, you know, somebody gets to shoot them during hunting season, well, they really get scattered bad. Of course, they kill as many of them as they can, but they try not to kill all that's in the covey. And then they can whistle one another up. One will whistle over here, be one over here, and one of the others going to decide to fly over there where that one is and lie down, and they'll be together. Maybe another one will answer on there. After a while, they all get together because they know what covey they belong to, and they go off feeding, although maybe half of them been killed by the hunters. So the hen, her whistle is altogether different. It's a finer whistle than your male quail. And your male quail. I can't do them as good as I used to since I got this plate. But anyway, that's your male and female. I already did the liver quail. So then Farmer Brown, he has ducks on there. Something like he does. And then let's see, what else did he have on the farm? Oh, he has sheep and goats. Their blading is similar, but a goat puts a little extra in there. He puts that in there. And here's your billy goat. Can't do it. I can't do it like I used to. All right, that's your goat. You put that in there. And this is your sheep. It's ba 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 all the way through. Ba ba ba. That's your goat. I can do better than that, but since I got my new plate, I can't do them as good as I used to. Okay, we'll leave that. And he has some cows, and I can imitate all three of them, I think. And the old mama cow, moo, moo, moo. And the old Bremer bull, he got a distressing gnawing I stick to with that one. He can't hardly bellow like other breeds of bull. And here's your calf being branded. Cowboys has gone and rounded up the cows. They separated the cows from the calves, and the cowboys, they gonna have these calves put in a pen to themselves because they got to mark them and brand them. And boy, when they start that branding with a hot iron, just hot as they brand it, they put initials maybe on there of the man that owns the person that owns the cows. Maybe his initials is JM or JD. Mine was JD, L, John Langford, and or PM or whatever. Well, anyway, they brand these calves, and them old cowboys run them all up in the jam-up fence. One of them will reach down and get one of them calves by the hind leg. These calves are pretty good size. They can kick your head off. You didn't kick your head. Oh, your head back as you reach down. And he'd reach down and he'd grab that hind leg. He held on. 2 or 3 of them held on to that, and while the other cowboy would get a foreleg, they'd lift him up and throw him down on his side, and then they'd hold him down. And here come the man with a sharp knife and would mark him, and then here come a guy with a hot brand and would brand him. And while he was being branded, he wanted his mama. He was scared, and he's calling for his mama. That's your cat hollering for his mama. Boy, she's pitching a fit. Going back and two trying to get in there to hook them guys. Because she knows that's her young'un back then. And so that's about your cows and your cat there.